Welcome to the news. We start with a major controversy brewing in Oklahoma City. The Oklahoman published a guest op-ed titled Like Thunder, Israel is an Underdog that has become hated, written by Eitan Reshef. This piece drew massive attention, comparing the Oklahoma City Thunder to the State of Israel, and it sparked immediate social media reaction. We dive into exactly what happened when this controversial piece was published and the subsequent editorial response. Finally, we wrap up with the epic scale of the rivalry and the global soccer scene. We look at Victor Wembanyama's otherworldly performance leading the San Antonio Spurs to a double overtime win, and we also cover the exciting developments in international soccer, including Brazil's Vinícius Júnior making the World Cup roster. Don't miss the rest of the action. Subscribe now for more breaking news. The Oklahoman has issued an apology following the publication of a guest op-ed that drew significant controversy by drawing a comparison between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the State of Israel. The piece, written by Eitan Reshef, a native Oklahoman and entrepreneur, was titled, Like Thunder, Israel is an Underdog that has become hated. Reshef argued that the increasing negative public reaction toward the Thunder mirrors the international scrutiny faced by Israel, suggesting both entities are success stories that the world struggles to accept. Reshef stated, as both a fiercely proud Oklahoman and a Jew, the parallels between the Thunder and the nation of Israel are difficult to ignore. Neither was supposed to become what it is. The controversy was amplified by an accompanying image of a blue and white basketball featuring a Star of David, which quickly went viral on social media before being removed from the Oklahoman's website. On Tuesday, the newspaper issued an editor's note acknowledging an error in judgment. The note stated, on May 18, we mistakenly published a guest opinion piece that did not meet our opinion standards. The op-ed has been removed, and we deeply regret any distress this may have caused. The editor's note was notably brief, offering no detail on the editorial process that allowed the piece to be published, no identification of who approved it, and no explanation as to why a column touching upon a highly divisive geopolitical conflict was deemed publishable under the paper's masthead. This lack of transparency has prompted questions, as the note essentially admits a mistake occurred without providing any insight into the decision-making process or any measures being implemented to prevent similar incidents in the future. The Oklahoma City Thunder are reeling following a demoralizing Game 1 loss to the San Antonio Spurs, falling 122-115 in a double overtime battle. The team begins the 2026 Western Conference Finals trailing 0-1 in the series. The loss marked the first significant stumble for the Thunder in the 2026 NBA playoffs. A major factor in the defeat was the performance of Spurs' Wembanyama, who delivered an all-timer, accumulating 41 points and 24 rebounds. His decisive deep pull-up three-pointer in the final moments of the first overtime extended the Spurs' lead, sending shockwaves through the league. Following the tough contest, the Thunder held a film session to analyze the game. Head coach Mark Daigneault, along with players Lou Dort and Casson Wallace, participated in a media availability session to address the setback. The discussion focused on the team's performance, specifically highlighting the need for Gilgeous-Alexander and Chet Holmgren to elevate their contributions. Gilgeous-Alexander finished with 24 points and 12 assists, while Holmgren recorded 8 points and 8 rebounds. The team faces a critical challenge as they navigate the remainder of the playoff series against a formidable opponent. In a thrilling recap of the Western Conference Finals, the Kevin O'Connor Show dives deep into Victor Wembanyama's historic Game 1 performance against the Oklahoma City Thunder. The episode features a lively discussion with J. Kyle Mann, where both commentators rave about Wembanyama's incredible display in the contest. Beyond the game highlights, the conversation pivots to the future of the NBA, focusing intently on the 2026 NBA draft. The hosts explore which prospects in the upcoming class possess the potential to challenge Wembanyama's dominance. Key topics include an analysis of potential rivals, with speculation arising over whether Giannis Antetokounmpo could be the answer to slowing Wembanyama's ascent. Furthermore, the discussion highlights other top-tier prospects, including Dibansa, Peterson, and Boozer, who are all cited as having #1 draft potential. Listeners can catch the full episode of The Kevin O'Connor Show on the NBA YouTube channel or find more episodes across the podcast family at https://apple.co/3zeutqj or on Yahoo Sports TV. Victor Wembanyama delivered an otherworldly performance to lead the San Antonio Spurs to a double overtime victory over the reigning champion Oklahoma City Thunder in Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. The Spurs secured the 122-115 win through clutch shot-making, intense defense, and star performances. Wembanyama was the standout, tallying 41 points and 24 rebounds in 49 minutes, including a crucial three-pointer from near the midcourt logo and 9 points in the final 5 minutes to seal the win. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander struggled, finishing with 24 points on a 7 of 23 shooting night, and the Thunder were outscored by 15 while he was on the floor. Wembanyama acknowledged the personal nature of the game after watching Gilgeous-Alexander receive his MVP trophy. The series continues tomorrow. In other sports news, Neymar has been named to Brazil's World Cup roster, while Vinícius Júnior has emerged as a rising star in Brazilian soccer, having secured a multi-million-dollar transfer from Real Madrid and achieving success with Real Madrid in both the Champions League and La Liga. Other updates include rumors surrounding Pep Guardiola's potential departure from Manchester City, Jackson Smith-Njigba being named NFL Offensive Player of the Year, and the Montreal Canadiens advancing to the NHL Eastern Conference Finals after a Game 7 overtime win. The focus now shifts to the Eastern Conference matchups, particularly the potential clash between New York's Jalen Brunson and Cleveland's Donovan Mitchell.